What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XRP today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, you guys. It's the 11th of May today. You had a fantastic day yesterday, up 5.4%. It's not the biggest day in XRP history, but it's big, man. 3 days in a row, green, coming up here, getting overbought. Love to see it, breaking away from this zone finally. You're looking really good. You're doing good things. I don't think that it stops here. I would be very surprised if it stops here. Actually, maybe momentarily. Clearly, you're pulling back. You're already down almost 3% today. But I think that it's not too crazy to assume that you will continue on this path higher. Maybe today's a red day, whatever. But I would think that over the days to come, you still have higher prices to go to. You could see a little pullback to about $2.35, $2.32. You're at $2.40 now. Don't be surprised if that happens on your way higher. If we're looking at this from an overall high back in January to the low here on the 7th of April. You've danced around the 382.5 area. You've danced around this area, and you're finally letting loose the goose. That goose is going to fly. It's not going to stop at the golden ratio. It's probably going to stop at the 786, 886. Why? Well, because normally you do stop at the golden ratio. Normally you do. But whenever you consolidate like this, when you're consolidating this close to it, right there between the 0.5 and the 382, generally speaking, these are the times where you do actually break through on your endeavor, break through the golden ratio, and actually achieve the 786 to 886 area. So my guess would be, you're at 240 now, 230 could be where you go, 225 could be where you go today to the downside a little bit, but 290 to $3.12, yes, prices above $3, that could be had as early as tomorrow, today. It could be had within the next 3 or 4 days, certainly next week, this coming week here. You guys know what this means, right? You know what this means? Anybody? Raise your hand. Anybody know what this means? Probably means a bunch of different things, but I'll tell you what I think it means, or at least what comes to my mind first, is if XRP is moving up, and I do think it's going to be moving up over the coming week. I think this week, this next week here, it's the end of the week right now, Sunday the 11th of May, between the 12th and what day would that be? The 12th and the 18th of May, I think we will grow with XRP up to this area, right? If XRP, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but from here, if XRP grows 20% to 30%, what does that mean for crypto? What does that mean for altcoins? I would bet altcoins are going to have a hell of a time. The average altcoin will probably grow more than this, or at least something around this in the same amount of time. XRP is a top coin, guys. It's one of the top coins. It's literally number 4. It should be number 3, excluding USDT. Its growth is going to be slower than the rest of the market. At times it'll be faster, certainly it will be, and it wouldn't surprise me if it outperformed the average altcoin still. But in this kind of aspect, one of the top market cap coins that has a market cap of $140 billion, moving up 20%, 30% over the expected week, I can only imagine what that implicates for the rest of the altcoin, the altcoin market. I want to say alt market. Altcoin market sounds so weird. Alt market. The rest of the alt market. And probably coins like XRP. I'm wondering, what's XLM look like? XLM looking pretty frisky. Looking pretty damn frisky. What about HBAR? A little bit less frisky. Not so. Oh, we're on the 1 hour. Okay, yes, frisky. Frisky as hell. Very frisky. That's a frisky one. It's a frisky little biscuit right there. Yeah, XRP is looking good, you guys. I think that this looking good, it really does correlate well with what I've been saying about Bitcoin. Not what I've been saying. I shouldn't say that. I made a video maybe like 20 minutes ago about Bitcoin. Come here, Rafiki. If you guys hear a cat meowing, it's just my annoying cat Rafiki, who I don't know what he wants. I've given him everything that he could ever need, man, but he only wants my attention. He wants my attention all damn day, but he wants it especially so whenever I'm making videos. Come here, you little buddy. Come here. Yeah, this is the guy right here. Say hi, Rafiki. Say hello. Give me a big hug and snuggles. He's a good boy. I can pet him on his stomach. He won't attack me. He's a good boy. He's a really gentle one. Yeah. All right. But anyways, when you know how I trained them to do that, whenever they were kittens, I would pet their stomachs all the time, and I got scratched the hell out of whenever they were kittens because they just play with it. But now they're just like dogs. They'll literally roll on their back and wait for it, man. They like their bellies being rubbed. Come here. I say they because I have two. Enough about me though. Let's talk about you. I made a video recently about Bitcoin, talking about how I expect this next week to be a kind of consolidation week, much like we saw here, and in the moments whenever Bitcoin is pumping and BTC.D is dropping, right? like this, whenever we get those consolidation phases for BTC, that's when altcoins run. And XRP has been here before. It's a veteran of this altcoin run. And I think that that's exactly what's going to happen. It makes sense that you look primed and ready to grow over this next week while Bitcoin chills. That's probably exactly what's going to happen. So if XRP does this, I'm excited to see what the rest of the market's going to do. I think it's going to be a good time. That's all I'm getting stuck on here. Looking at the daily time frame, I would like it if today closed green. I think it'd be nice not if you got into the oversold zone or overbought zone and then out of the overbought zone, but if you could just maintain and break through into the overbought zone. That's where your stronger reads normally tend to come from, and that's where you get some progress. I'm not expecting anything crazy. I don't think they're just going to run up to all-time highs from here. Maybe. Probably. By the end of this month, it really could happen, but over the next week, I doubt it. The expectation is that you move up to this area, consolidate either in this area or come back to your golden ratio to consolidate. You're either going to consolidate in this area sideways or to the downside, one or the other, right? Some phase of consolidation like that, and then you'll continue to run into the end of the month and into the beginning of June. That's the expectation. Where are you going to go whenever you run higher? My expectation would be that XRP does see prices all the way up, all the way, you guys, at $10 or higher by the end of June, if not early July. So with that in mind, I would expect that we are probably at new all-time highs before the end of this month of May. I wouldn't be surprised even if we were at like $4 to $5 or higher by the end of this month of May, but time will tell. This week, focus on growth to about $2.90, $3.12, and then we'll go from there. Let's look at the 4 hour real quick, or the 1 hour. Let me see. 1 hour time frame. 1 hour's got lower lows on the RSI. We do have lower lows there, higher lows in the price. That's hidden bullish divergence. The RSI is cooling off. You've cooled way the hell off, but the price is continuing to grow. And now you're actually at a point where you found resistance before, potentially now to find support from a relative area, from this relative low to a relative high. You're also right there at that golden ratio. So perfect area to bounce from, perfect area to bounce from. I wouldn't be surprised at all if this was the majority of what you see on a red day, and the rest of what's to come is, the rest of the day is going to be upside. So I bet we grow from here. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I wouldn't be surprised if most of you who watch this video were probably above $2.40 and even above this high at like $2.50. I think that we're going to higher prices. We're not going to be at $2.90 to $3.15 or whatever it was by the end of today, but over the coming days, I'm expecting it to happen. We'll see. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Higher targets await, not just immediately, but within the next month and a half as well. Ultimately, I believe XRP is on a path that by the end of June, if not very early July, will take it to prices that are above $10, even above $11. That's all I got for you. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.